If you are studying Edexcel A-level maths, that means two things. One, you are studying this book. Two, you hate the large data set. So do I. So let's go over a couple of tips for the large data set. First of all, use common sense. And I know that doesn't sound great because it's a mess of a table and sounds, horrendous to deal with, but a lot of it is common sense, okay? It's just weather. You know how weather works. You know what rainfall looks like. You know how temperature works. You probably don't know what an octare is, but even that, oct8. We can remember these things. An octare is 1/8 of the sky for cloud cover. But when it comes to rain and wind and mean daily gust, these are all things that you just don't necessarily think about them all the time. Have a look at your weather app. Most of it is there. The other thing that is very, very important that we know is where all of the stations are. About, not half the time, but a lot of the time, a question will be about Perth and it'll be like, why is it cold in Perth in August? Just remember, Perth is the only one in the Southern Hemisphere. Perth is in Australia. The two that are outside the UK, Jacksonville and Beijing, are going to look quite different to the ones that are in the UK. If you just remember that Jacksonville, Beijing and Perth are outside the UK, which hopefully you already know, that covers a lot of that. But when it comes down to the actual spreadsheet, just try and remember the little bits of weird stuff. TR, trace, means less than 0.05 millimeters of rainfall. As I said, octares, 1/8 of the sky being covered by cloud. But the vast, vast majority of it, you should already have some sense of, and it should help you pick up some easy marks.